Hare Krishna, welcome to Ved Sathi. We are reading Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita as it is. And today's topic is Adi-Lila 1.7. Srila Prabhupada says, we were taught there is a grain of rice on the ground, and if it is touched by your feet, you should pick up the grain and touch on your head. Srila Prabhupada talks about this in his room conversation on June 28, 1974 in Melbourne. He says, in our childhood, actually what I am doing, it was all taught in our childhood by our parents, my family. So as we have studied through previous videos also, that Srila Prabhupada was born in a Vaishnava family. His father was a great Vaishnava. And from the childhood itself, he got opportunity of engaging in Krishna Bhakti. So whatever Krishna conscious activities Srila Prabhupada was doing, he says that he was trained in those activities from childhood itself. And then he says that if there is a grain of rice on the ground, and if it is touched by your feet, you should pick up the grain and touch on your head. I think you all must have also been, told by your elders or grandparents, because I have experienced this. My grandparents, my parents used to tell me this, that, if any eatable is fallen on the ground and our feet touches that, we should pick it up and touch on your head. Many of us may not know what is the rationale behind it. So that Srila Prabhupada is teaching us here. He says that this is because the grain of rice is not man-made. It is sent by God. Like Christians, they pray, oh God, give us our daily bread. This is God's mercy in the form of prayers. Then Srila Prabhupada says that what is given by God, that is also God. That is God consciousness. So how do we apply this principle? When we look at the mother nature around us, the different living entities, not just humans, but also plants, trees, birds, animals, and we must look at all these with respect to their relationship with the Supreme God. We are also part and parcel of God. We are also energy of God. Similarly, this Mother Nature and all living entities are energies of God. Janmadi asya yataha. Everything originates from God. So when we look at the nature and different living beings with respect to their relationship with God, then our way of dealing with them changes. We'll respect them, knowing that they are also energies of God. They are also connected with God, just like we are connected with God. So we'll not exploit Mother Nature. We'll not exploit other living entities. We'll not have enmity with other living entities. There will be no war. There will be universal brotherhood. And not just with human beings, but also with the other species. Because all these living entities, all these species, they are part and parcel of God. So we must learn to see everything around us with respect to their relationship with the Supreme Lord. Now another Leela, Srila Prabhupada said that in his childhood, even for going to privy, he took permission from his mother. Although his mother would not restrict, obviously, but still that was his nature. He used to seek permission from his mother. Srila Prabhupada relates this very beautifully, that just like, a child who wants to do something and he first takes permission from his father or mother, similarly, we cannot do anything without the permission of the super soul within the heart. He spoke about this in his lecture on Bhagavad-gita 13.23, and we have given translation of that verse here. Yet in this body there is another, a transcendental enjoyer, who is the Lord, the supreme proprietor, who exists as the overseer and permitter, and who is known as the Supersoul. So Lord Krishna is residing in the heart of all living entities as Supersoul, and he is witnessing all the karmas, all the actions that we are doing, and he is the permitter also. Without his permission, we cannot do anything. How do we understand this? Just like you have to go to bank to take out some money from your account. You have to have the permission of the accountant. Then only you can withdraw the money. So similarly here, whatever we desire, we cannot do that without the permission of the Super Soul. But this doesn't mean that if we are indulged in some wrong acts, we say that, oh, Super Soul guided us to do those wrong acts. That is wrong thinking. Because Super Soul doesn't desire this. Super Soul does not want us to get involved in the wrong acts. What Supersoul desires from us is given in Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says, Man manabhav mad bhakto, mad yaji mam namaskuru. Always think of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances unto me, and worship me. And in another verse, Shri Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja am tvam sarva papibhyo mokshayishyami ma shachah. Abandon all religion and surrender unto me. I will deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. So when we use our free will and surrender unto Krishna and follow his instructions, then he promises that he will deliver us from all sinful reactions. But when we are misusing our free will and indulging in sinful acts, then we have to face the consequences. We will get bound in the action-reaction phenomena. So whatever activities we want to indulge in, we cannot do those without the permission of the Supersoul. And Supersoul does not interfere with our free will. Now it is up to us whether we want to surrender our free will to serve Krishna or to misuse our free will and get punished by Maya. We close our discussion today. Our next topic would be Adi-Lila 1.8, where Srila Prabhupada says, this is my childhood practice. I do not like to see anything wasted, nor I waste. Thank you. We dedicate this channel and all these videos to our Guru Maharaj, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Thakur, Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna.